Hi everyone, this is Andy from 404 Science Lab, and today we're going to talk about what a compressor is and the different types of compressors. So you can see here I've got just a regular factory line compressor. I got an LG model here, but compressors are used in multiple types of systems, most notably refrigerators. A compressor is an important device. After everything has been cooled in a refrigerator, they serve a vital role in restarting the cycle. Before entering the compressor, the refrigerant is a low pressure gas. But in order to restart the cycle, we want a high pressure liquid. The compressor makes the refrigerant a high pressure gas. So it does half the process. There's another device that turns it into a liquid. I might cover that in another video though. There are multiple types of compressors. The three main types, however, are the piston or reciprocating compressor, the screw compressor, and the scroll compressor. They each have their advantages and disadvantages and can be used depending on the case. First off, we go to the piston compressor. So over here, I'm just going to annotate, you can see there's a shaft and there's a piston. And the piston goes out and it turns this. So as it goes out, this turns, and then it goes in again, and then it turns completely. So the movement of the piston is turned into rotation. And this rotation of that disc or that plane, it actually makes the refrigerant more high pressure. This is one of the oldest, and a very basic form of compressor. However, it can still be useful in some cases. It requires lubrication and maintenance of the pistons, crankshaft, and motor. So that's one downside. Now let's go on to the next one. Screw compressors are devices which include up to two spiral-shaped screws spinning together. The motor spinning increases the pressure on the refrigerant. So you can see the image is a good diagram, but just to show you, let's say I have my two screws here, and then both of these spin, and they spin like this, and basically all this spinning creates centrifugal force, and that increases the pressure. The force exerted upon the refrigerant increases its pressure. You can see there's also possible to do one Archimedes screw. It's the same kind of model. It's just down to one screw instead of two. This type of system requires lubrication. Otherwise, there could be rotor to rotor or rotor to housing issues. Screw compressors are good because they have really good output and they have a big input range in watts. However, they're much bigger than regular compressors and can be very loud. Like if you ever hear a noise on a refrigerator, it might be because you have a screw compressor. So anyways, on to the last type of compressor, which is a scroll compressor. These ones are really interesting. The most modern type of compressor, the most modern type of like majorly used compressor, and they can handle liquid refrigerant and small solid particles. Now that's what really sets them apart from everyone else. Before, if you have a refrigerator and you take it to the compressor, sometimes the liquid state of the refrigerant or even solid particles like debris and dust, they can get through. And what happens is they cause the compressor to deteriorate really, really fast. Scroll compressors are good in that they can handle medium-sized amounts of them without seriously breaking like most compressors would. So the way this works is you have your two scrolls here. I made them cylinders, but basically what happens is you have a solid particle and it goes through, and instead of getting stuck between these cylinders actually move outward. It's really ingenious because it allows the solid particle to move and it does not break the compressor. So it's a more versatile type of compressor. And it's overall probably one of the best, if not the best, compressor. An advantage of this is that it has easier maintenance and a very high output. It can get from 40 kilowatts to like actually 50 kilowatts, which is really good for a compressor. Well, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. Also, leave a comment to let us know any suggestions or just if you like the video. Thank you, and this is Andy from 404 Science Lab signing out.